I just can't stick to learn English every day. The only thing I want to do with my spare time is scrolling the phone mindlessly. What exactly should I do to level up my English without spending too much money? Guys, I got a problem. My sister just told me she failed to pass her latest English exam and for the first time felt like the listening part sounds like Indian. She just felt so devastating because there's only less than half a year for her to enter Gaokao. Well, I am aware she's not the only one who feels English is not that easy to learn well, especially in the listening and speaking part, since we Chinese students have long stuck in this mire that teachers barely speak no English in English class, during compulsory education especially. But even though we can't break the chain, we can still find a way to enhance our strength with the chain so that after we graduated from high school, we are able to unleash our potential in a very short time, just like me. Well, I started to learn English when I was in kindergarten, but I never had any private tutor or entered any after-school classes about English. It was like I can always learn English with joy and pleasure, or the so-called inner motivation, and mostly end up with a grade not that bad. So if you're curious how I really enjoy learning English and at the same time with great efficiency, just keep watching. Well, the golden rule that I always believe in is no pain, no gain. Movies, music, videos, all of them can be the means of learning English. But the core is we can place ourselves in a so comfortable environment. You're gonna have this ability of multitasking. You know, noticing the subtitle and expression used in the movie without missing the key plot of it. And normally I would do the screenshot when I watch the videos and sort them out on the computer every weekend or any free time. I do consider it's quite efficient and you don't have to interrupt your watching as well. Same goes for reading the articles from the WeChat official accounts. I follow quite a lot useful one that they normally update different contents in different time. I will post all of them here and you guys can feel free to check if it's valuable for your English study. But because they don't have a fixed time to update, so sometimes when I see some new posts, I would add them to my favorite first and also pick up a fixed time in my daily routine like after lunch or before sleeping to regulate and memorize those expressions. And I just found that I do enjoy this process of learning because the knowledge are tightly linked with the latest news and, dynamics around us. And getting touched and absorb some new stuff every day just makes me feel alive. I mean, maybe the pure entertainment like binge watching can make me relax for a while, but it can never make my day because I am lived with this long-standing volatility that stems from learning something new. Yeah. And the second thing is, I always put a strong emphasis on freedom. So I can heartily gain pleasure from a regular and repeated work that make me stroke. So that's why I don't desire to take some, systematic English courses, but prefer to seek various resources by myself. And also mostly for free. I remember I once followed an official account and they told me you can download some English originals for free. So I checked the list of those books, found out there are several books that I was craving to read for a long time. But the paperback of them can just be a little expensive for me. See, I'm just really that people can be lightened up by free resources. And currently, I found another WeChat official account with free resources again. It's called 单你每日听力. You don't have to pay anything only to follow this account. Then you can get access to loads of listening materials covering hot button topics like fashion, beauty, and science. Yeah, I did find it quite accessible because we're not in winter break, right? And updating time of this account is every day and night, which means twice a day. Like in the morning when we got much energy, it will update some news materials like Olympics, climate, and social issues. But in the evening, it's all about the movies. So follow this thinking pattern, we can easily form a habit of listening English without much pain and complaint, And for all the materials, we would go through a process that first we listen without subtitles, then we do the careful listening, and the last part is to inspect our learning outcome. Yeah. So you guys can just go and follow this account. It's all free and you have nothing to lose. Yeah, so that's it. Well, learning English can really be a lifelong journey that it seems like there's no end of it. However, we're born to learn and do something, right? So just take your time and stick to this habit constantly. I am sure we will gain something eventually. And if you find this video helps a little bit, don't forget to strike a like and keep following my channel. Also feel free to send me messages if you come across some problems in English study or your personal life. I will try my best to offer some help. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!